cultural moment and day of remembrance, but it's not something you see Hallmark cards made for, so you may be wondering what exactly is Juneteenth. I caught up with a local alderman and activist to explain what the holiday means to Chicago. For some, Juneteenth is a celebration of liberation.
It's the end of an atrocious era in U.S. history.
For others, a reminder of the work still left to be done.
Even now, we see that the government still moves slowly towards giving us our civil rights, our human rights.
Chicago will celebrate Juneteenth today, recognizing the ending of slavery in the United States. June 19th, 1865 was when Union soldiers in Galveston, Texas found out the Civil War had ended and slaves were free. That was more than 2 years after Abraham Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation, a belated and long-awaited end to America's greatest sin.
Many of us come from the South. Our families migrated here during the great migrations in the 30s and 40s. It's an important part of our history as a people.
Juneteenth symbolizes African-American freedom and achievement, and that's why 28th Ward Alderman Jason Irvin encourages Chicagoans to take part.
Not only just by celebrating, but doing something active, helping out on your block, forming a block club, doing something active in the community to commemorate the spirit of Juneteenth.
It takes on a special meaning for activists in Chicago, one of the most politically active cities in the country.
A lot of us look to the teachings of Harriet Tubman, Ida B. Wells, all the ancestors that struggled to keep that fight going.
Groups like Black Lives Matter say the fight for liberation is far from over.
We had over 100 years of Jim Crow. We just recently earned our civil rights. It's not an even playing field. You know, there needs to be serious conversation around reparations, around restoring the harm and the trauma that we've experienced.
Alderman Irvin sees it as a collective fight, a historical moment all Chicagoans can rally behind.
It's an American holiday, and I think that understanding the history of all of us that come here, I just hope that everyone learns about this holiday, even though it wasn't started in Chicago, but I think it's important for us to all learn about it.
And there are plenty of ways to celebrate Juneteenth here in Chicago. There's a festival and peace parade this weekend in Garfield Park, but you don't have to wait to get involved. Here's just some of what's happening today, including a visual artist showcase and a walk for women.